Hey guys, welcome back to another video where today I'm going to be doing something different, something I don't usually do on this channel, but I will start doing. So if you guys didn't know, I have another channel which is called Apple Expert dash Gesture the Boss, because it's the second channel by Gesture the Boss called Apple Expert, where basically I did a bunch of tutorials. Well, I only did like two, but it was basically Apple Expert, where I did tutorials on how to do stuff on Apple, like, I don't know, make videos, get free games, stuff like that.
You can get a free screen recorder for all iOS devices.
And I would continue doing it, but I decided, why have a separate channel when I have Joshua to watch right here? If you saw my newest video before this, which is actually the magic video where I present the best magic trick in the world, well, in my opinion, you will see that I actually have an intro now, and people have been asking me for an intro and an outro, and I got it for you guys. If you haven't seen it, see my magic video. I'll put a link to it in the description below. But yeah, I made a really cool intro and an outro, and in that intro, it says, Gesture the Boss, gaming, vlogging, also, what else? Magic and technology. And those are the four things that my channel is all about. I will do gaming videos, mainly gaming videos. I will do a lot of vlogs. They're just harder to do because I have to do a lot of editing for those. Also, magic videos where I'm going to show you guys a lot of cool magic tricks that way you can impress your friends. And technology videos where I'm basically doing tutorials on how to do really cool stuff on technology. And today, that's what I'm doing. A technology video. My friend, Stitch Gaming, link to his channel in the description below. He asked me for this tutorial on how to edit in iMovie. And for all you people that have iMacs, MacBooks, Apple computers, usually iMovie will already be installed. Lately, they've made you have to pay for iMovie, but my computer, it came with iMovie, and I learned how to use it awesomely like a pro. Like, if you've seen my edits on videos, then you'll know what I mean. But yeah, I'll show you today the basics for how to edit in iMovie. So let's get straight into it. So now we're in iMovie. I clicked on iMovie already, and this is what popped up. I don't know what's gonna pop up for you. I've been using iMovie for a long time, so this will pop up on iMovie for me. But basically, once you're in iMovie, we're gonna click on Create New Movie. If you do trailer or something else will happen. If you want help with a trailer, I would gladly help you. But right now, we're learning how to edit in iMovie, so we're gonna click Movie. And now this is how it looks. This is how it looks when you enter iMovie. Right now, it's blank in this area right here. So we need something. We need something to edit, right? So I went ahead and already made a short clip of something. So what you want to do is grab the video you want. So this is the video of me playing Slither.io. And since I like to do face cam, I do face cam. You don't have to, of course. But I'm showing you the basics, and for the face cam, you're just gonna drag it and land it right on top. Now you can go back in here, and this is where we do the magic. This is where the magic happens, where you need to start editing. So as you can see down here, I got the gameplay, and I played Slither.io. I went ahead and just made a short clip right before this, and I also got the face cam up here, as you can see. Now let's just watch some of it. See, that's only face cam. There's no gameplay whatsoever, and both are here, right? So this is what you gotta do. Depending on what you want to do with the video above, you can do lots of stuff in iMovie. My favorite editor is iMovie, mainly because this is the only one I know how to use. But if you want to learn a more complicated way of do awesome stuff and awesome movies with it, of course, go ahead and smash that like button. For right now, I'm just gonna show you how to do normal gameplay videos with facecam. So of course, after you've dragged the gameplay to the bottom and the facecam above, how it is right here, you need to click on it, make sure it's highlighted in yellow, and go up here. This is what I call the toolbar, where basically you use this to do everything. And this first square is gonna show you what to do with the video above. And right here it says cutaway. There's these four options: cutaway, green and blue screen, split screen, and picture-in-picture. Now cutaway, you basically just put it above, change the opacity and stuff like that. So this is something that would be useful if you want to show both videos at the same time. Also, split screen, you could show both at the same time that way. And green and blue screen, you would need to, of course, be in front of a green screen or a blue screen, and you could do lots of cool stuff. Oh gosh, yeah, you could do lots of cool stuff with that. But no, we don't want that. We want picture in picture. For the gameplay videos that I do, I use this picture in picture, which basically makes the above video go on top. And now you can do whatever you want with this. You can move it to the top right corner. I usually always have my face cam in the top right corner. Unless, of course, a video needs me to show the top right corner, then I would change that. Well, you see it's in the top right corner. And one thing you're going to need to make sure to change is this, to dissolve. Unless you want a transition for this, then you're going to need to change it. Look, let's just watch this right now. You see how the face cam has a transition? Look, let's watch that again. Pay attention to the face cam transition on top of the video. And I personally don't like that because I don't really need to use it. So what you gotta do is, here you can choose between these three. I don't need to show that. Well, I'm gonna go ahead and do it anyway. Zoom. And the third one is swap. I've never seen this actually. Oh gosh, it swapped. Well, yeah, that's not what we want. Well, that's not what I want to show you guys. So, of course, this doesn't matter. If you don't want transition, it doesn't matter what it's on. You just gotta make sure that it's at, actually, make sure it's on dissolve. I mean, it would automatically be on dissolve, but just keep it on there. And change this to 0. Delete the 0.5 crap and write 0 and click enter. Now, it will automatically have to transition for 0 seconds. And there we go, it's right on there. For this, you can put a border, you can change the color. You see, that's the actual black border. I might do it in some of my videos. See, black border. But I usually don't have a border, so let's go ahead and click no border, which is this one on the left. Actually, let's just go ahead and click border just so you can tell the difference between the face cam and the video. So, what we gotta do next is make sure it's cropped in the right position. So, of course, next place would be this, where you could do the color, white balance, and skin tone like that. But of course, this is a basic video to show you the basics to create awesome videos like I do. Next would be color. So this is like tone and stuff, color. I mean, if you're a real expert editor and you already know how to use this, go ahead and do it. But right after I do this, I go to this, which is the crop. Now there are 3 options: fit, which means all the video that you recorded; crop to fill, which means only what you select; and Ken Burns is actually really good sometimes. You gotta choose where to start and where it ends. Let's say I wanted all of it. Let's go ahead and say I wanted all of it to be the start and for it to end up only on a very, very little piece. Let's say I only wanted my face to be left. Let's just look at that for a second. Of course, it's the whole video, so it will take as long as the whole video. Now let's look. See, you can even see the spaces between the border because whatever here is black, whatever here is black is transparent. In other words, invisible. But that's only for the video above. For this bottom one, which we'll do in a second, it will actually look black. But you see, look, we can skip it, and if you can tell, it's turning bigger. Look. As it goes towards the end, it gets bigger to my face, just like I said it wanted to be. But of course, we don't want that. So let's go back to crop to fill. And I don't want that. I don't want all of my room to show. So I'm just gonna do the main parts like my hair, my face, and basically what I'm wearing. Like that is good, perfect. Now for the whole video, well, for the whole selected clip, it would be like that. Now that we got that, that's basically it. You can stabilize shaky videos, change the sound. Like if you want the top video to be quiet, you can see that actually this video, the one that's selected, see, this is loud, and you see it go all the way to the top and turn yellow. But once it goes down, it starts to get small, and when it's at 0, it's silent. And right here, reduce background noise. I really don't use that. I sometimes use this. I use this a lot actually for cool edits. You gotta make it normal, slow, fast, freeze frame, and custom. Now, of course, these right here, all of these, except for this, and probably this, are special edits that will be more complicated. This you can do some awesome cool stuff like change the color, do clip filters basically. See, there are all these types of things you could do. Cause you can turn my face sci-fi if you want, and then I could also change my pitch, my voice, and a lot of that cool stuff. But right now, let's keep it simple. This is a basics video. Now that we like how our face cam is, it's usually always better to get the face cam good so you know what will be above. Now we can do the base, the gameplay. And of course, this, you gotta remember that this thing with the 2 squares crap, it won't be on the bottom because you can't do anything with the bottom like that because it's not above anything. And unfortunately, on iMovie, you can only do one picture, which means that you can only put one video on another video. And I know, like in Adobe Premiere Pro and all that, you can actually do more than one video on top of each other, but sadly, unfortunately, in iMovie, you can only put one video on top of another. And I'll get more into that on another video where I probably will show you how you can get more than one video, but it will be a longer process. Sorry. And now let's go to the gameplay. So basically, since we don't have that first option, we're going to go straight to the crop to fill. Now, for this, you can do whatever you want. I personally would not like that top part, the Google Chrome thing, pop up on my video, so I could make it, I could cut it out, something like that. But you will have to remember that you can't do weird shapes in iMovie. Unfortunately, you can only do special rectangles, and once you change something, it changes everything. So if you do take away that Google Chrome thing, you will have to like cut the edges off of your video. But you can also change that with the video recorder thing that you're using, the screen recorder. You will be able to change that based on what you are actually recording of your screen. And I'll get more into that in another video probably. If you guys want me to show how I actually record my videos and how I do my edits and how I use my face cam and gameplay, then of course smash that like button and subscribe if you haven't yet to know if I ever upload that video. Probably will, to show how I record. But as you can see now, I cut off that Google Chrome thing and the sides. That way it looks like this. So at the beginning, the Google Chrome thing appears because of the Apple thing, the Apple bar popping up, but that doesn't matter. We'll fix that later. So now you got how you want this to look. Now you go to how loud you want it to do. You can mess with that depending on if you want one to be louder than the other, it will, and speed and cool edits and stuff like that. So basically, we got the basics down, but it's not as easy as click and drag and stuff like that. If we watch this carefully and put the volume up, you can listen to it. Okay, got the face cam ready. Hey everybody, it's just the boss here, and today I'm going to be playing some more Slither. If you can tell, if you see carefully, look, let's see another clip. Hopefully it will get better. See, the gameplay isn't correctly synced with my face cam, and that looks really weird because my face cam is saying one thing and my video saying the other. See, I got both at 100 normal audio. Well, you gotta make sure they're synced. And because I started my face cam before my gameplay, it has a longer, as you can see, it has a longer duration than the gameplay. But I also forgot to tell you, this is really basic. You can choose which option you want for this. So the more it is to the left, the smaller the video is, and the more space you have, of course. But if you change it, it will get bigger. And this is the max when it's all the way to the right, and you'll actually be able to see clearly where the playhead is going, and wherever this is what part your video will be playing. Now I don't want it full max because it doesn't let me see some of the stuff. There we go. Now what we gotta do is find a part in both videos where we can match it together. As you see, the first thing I say in Sliderio is, "Hey everybody, just the boss here." And since I've heard, "Hey everybody, just the boss here," now I need a, I should silence this. Or you can actually control it right from here. If you see the arrows, you can go up or down. That way I can listen to where that actually is in the face cam. Now let's listen.
No.
I'll skip a little bit.
Recording?
Because it did take time.
Is it recording or not?
See, I obviously don't want this part where I'm trying to see if I'm recording.
I was recording now. Hey everybody, this is the boss here.
And as you can see from my face cam, as you could have seen from my face cam, that's where I actually realized that it's time to start the recording. Sorry guys, I don't know what's happening today. But let's look. See, right here is a good checkpoint, because this is where I'm about to say, hey guys, so if I want to start the video here, this is what you gotta do. You gotta put the playhead over where you want to start, or whatever you want to do, and right click, and you have cut, copy, delete, and what you will need to make awesome videos is split clip. Whenever you click this, the highlighted video will be split in 2 videos. That way you can easily go like this, click this to make it yellow, right click, and delete. Now it's gone, and right off the bat, it starts with,
hey everybody, this is the boss here, and today I'm going to be playing.
Now, as you can see, we have to match the game. We have to make this louder so we can see where this starts. And it starts right here, so we want to get a little closer. Right click again, split clip. Of course, there's a lot of shortcuts with keys that you can see here, but I like to use the mouse. I delete this part. Oh shoot. Guys, I forgot to tell you. Oh yeah, you also have all these, file, do, stuff like that. Of course, that's complicated. But one thing you will really want to know is hover over edit, then click undo delete. Because sometimes you will accidentally delete your videos, and that edit, undo everything. Right here, you can undo every step, and you will need that for videos when you just accidentally do something. I forgot to tell you, if you pay attention, you can see a little blue thing connected right here. And since that was connected to this clip, when I deleted it, that was also deleted. So you gotta make sure you drag this so it connects with what you actually want. Then delete this, then it'll get sort of together. Now let's listen again.
Hey everybody, this is the boss here. Today I'm going to be playing some more Slitter.io.
I believe I
more
played
this,
this
I know, but
before, I'm not sure.
No,
But I just had to play it again. I mean, well, you see, that is crazy. Obviously, there was something going on with there, because something was going on. I was probably saying different stuff. Let's listen. Let's silence this out and clearly listen to what is going on my face cam.
Hey everybody, this is the boss here, and today I'm going to be playing Slitter.io. Some more of this, I know, I mean, no, I messed up.
Yeah, I messed up right there. That's why it was sounding so different. So now let's find the next checkpoint, which actually is the same. See right here, I'm about to say it again. I'm about to repeat myself. I gotta split that, delete this, and drag it. Make this at volume again. And now we can see what's going on.
Hey everybody, just the boss here. Today I'm going to be playing some more Slitter.io. I believe I've played.
So yeah, I'm actually saying the correct thing, the same thing, in both of these 2 clips. But you see, they're not synced. Now first, to sense it, it's always better to go full max. That way you can see what's going on with the volume. Of course, this will really help you, this tool of changing the volume, because that way you can see how the volume looks in the mountains and the volume and stuff like that. And you can see that it starts right here. I start like, hey everybody, and then of course the louder I speak, then the higher it will go. And we gotta match this with the one at the bottom. So right now it's just like guess and check or something. You guess, oh yeah, I forgot to move this over here. You guess if you did it correctly. See, that wasn't clearly enough. I didn't cut that much. You see, only 0.6 seconds. You can actually see how long the clip is from here. 2.2 minutes. Let's delete this. Now we're closer. Now we gotta make sure the mountains of volume are perfectly matched. So let's split another clip, of course, guess, and then move this over here and see if you're closer. See, right here, we're really close. Now I know I can clearly delete this. Oh, and I forgot to say, one easier way to do this is to go ahead and match it. Why did I think about this? You don't have to guess and check, but one easier way to do this is go ahead and move it so it's already matched. Listen to it.
Hey everybody, it's just the boss here, and today I'm going to be playing some more Slither.
You see, it sounds like one because it's matched perfectly. This is an easier way. I'm sorry, I forgot to mention this. Go ahead and match it up right there, and then you can just split what's remaining off the edge, and you will have it right there. So that's really cool.
Hey everybody, it's just the boss here, and today I'm going to be playing some more.
Now your video should turn out really cool because you already know what.
Hey everybody, it's just the boss
You already
here, and
know that your voice is meshed up perfectly. Now here you should probably listen to which one has better voice.
Hey everybody, it's just the boss here, and today I'm going to be playing some more Slither.
Again, this is what I do with my videos. I listen to which one sounds better. And now let's listen to this one. Oh, sorry, that's too loud. Let's listen to this one.
Hey everybody, it's just the boss here, and today I'm going to be playing some more Slither.
Now let's listen to this one again. We gotta make sure you know how each one sounds.
Hey everybody, it's just the boss here, and today I'm going to be playing some more Slither.
Yeah, I personally think my voice sounds way better in Slither.io, which is basically this bottom clip is the screen recorder and this up here is the face cam. You might want to agree with this too because the screen recorder is probably gonna have a better audio for the actual gameplay if the gameplay has sounds and stuff, so you might want to keep the bottom one. So now you can just change this to 0. And now look at change this to I don't know 100. If you speak this off, you might want to make it louder until it's like perfect for you. Your opinion. Make sure people can hear it. Now.
Hey everybody, it's just the boss here, and today I'm going to be playing some more Slither.io. I believe I've played this before.
Now I really don't know why. If you pay attention carefully.
Hey everybody, it's just the boss
My
here,
face
today I'm
cam
gonna be playing some more Slither.
Kind of lagged a little bit. That doesn't matter. This is only a test video. Well, not a test video. A video to show you how to edit. Now that you got the audio that you want, that's basically it. Except for, well, basically everything. Never mind. You are not finished. Now you got the video. You got the video in place and everything. You can make this a little smaller. You got the video in place and everything. But for those super long and boring games or where you have some boring parts where there's like no commentary and it's just basically boring because there's no gameplay, you might want to split that.
Hey everybody, it's just the boss here, and today I'm going to be playing some more Slither.io. I believe I've played this before, I'm not sure, but I decided to play it again. I mean, I don't care if people say this game might be old, but I still felt like playing some Slither.io, so here I am, my little blue worm. And for some reason, this game just loves to lag. Like, whenever I try to record it, it always lags.
That's true.
It will get better. And let's see who's in the leaderboard. So first place is actually somebody with no name.
See, like right there. I clearly forgot. The leaderboard is on the right side. So in this case, I mean, you can put the face cam wherever you want. But in this case, I'm going to change the face cam towards the left side because the leaderboard is on the right.
Hey everybody.
That doesn't matter. If it's too big and it's covering too much, of course, you can make it smaller. Right now, that really doesn't matter. It's actually better that it's bigger so we can pay attention to what's happening in it.
Playing some more Slither.io. I believe I've played this before, I'm not sure. But I decided to play it again. I mean, I don't care if people say this game might be old, but I still felt like playing some Slither.io, so here I am, my little blue worm. And
as you heard, that part right there, I didn't really talk. See right there, I didn't talk. Of course, you might want to keep that to like show. I might want to keep that to show that it's actually lagging. But for those people that like just hate when you're silent and boring parts, you're gonna have to click on both videos, split clip. Click on the second video, right click, split clip, make sure it's the exact same place. Then keep watching until you want to come back. See, you can tell that right here I start talking again. So right here, I'll do another split on the bottom, another split on the right. That way I have this completely silent and boring part of the video. I can just right click on the bottom. See, since this is connected towards the bottom, you can right click, delete, and it will be gone. Now let's look at how it turned out.
Yo, so here I am, my little blue worm, and for some reason, this game just loves to lag.
Yep. Whenever I play an IO game, it just loves to lag. But anyway, that's not the point here. The point is that, as you can see, it actually doesn't look too choppy. I mean, of course, if you split too many and cut out too many parts, it will kind of look choppy, like just like short clips and bits of videos. But that's I actually kind of like it like that. And of course, something I always do at my videos is at the beginning, before I mention what game it is, I want my face cam to show more. So
hey everybody, just the boss here, and today I'm gonna be playing.
Here's where I start mentioning what it is. So I might want to split the face cam. See, whatever clip you have of the face cam, you'll be able to customize it by itself. That's why you must split it, because if you don't, you'll accidentally customize everything. Now we got this, and I always like to change this to cutaway at the beginning. That way you can see everything. I mean, yeah, that looks good. So now I have this beginning clip like this.
Hey everybody, just the boss here, and today I'm gonna be playing some more Slither that I believe I've played.
And as you can see, I have the beginning part as a big face cam, and the rest pretty small, so you can see the gameplay. And yeah, that's basically it. Of course, you gotta make sure that you got the beginning and end part correctly, because of course you don't want to pop up on the video with a messed up ending and a messed up beginning. So I'll make it smaller for a second. I also forgot to mention that on iMovie likes to do some really weird stuff, and as time goes by, especially in longer videos, your voice will start to get unsynced by itself. I don't know why. I don't remember that happening, but lately that's been happening. Now let's put this up, and since this isn't that long, maybe you won't be able to hear it, but look.
So here we go. Oh no, turn around.
Right there, it's still good. But in super long videos, you gotta make sure that it is actually being synced. Like, probably check every 5 to 10 minutes of your video. What? No, like, yeah, check every 5 or 10 minute check mark in your video and make sure it's synced, because you might have to do some some splitting to make sure that it is 100% accurate, because if it's not, people would start to notice that it's not synced correctly. But that's basically it. Let's try and see where my outro is.
Oh no, turn around.
Whoa, something weird's happening with this.
Oh no, turn around.
I don't know why my gameplay just finished right there. It wasn't actually supposed to finish until I ended the video. I really don't know what happened, but that shouldn't happen to you guys. Whoa, what happened? What do you mean? I never deleted it. Wait, let me just undo that. I just split it and it somehow, oh, I know why. It got deleted because it wasn't connected to anything. Bruh. But for some reason, it was supposed to actually, the Slitherio, the gameplay was actually supposed to be continued. I don't know what happened, an error happened with my gameplay, but that was my screen recorder's fault. Doesn't matter, because I think this is just like a trial, right? An edit. Okay, so now we got this part. There's absolutely no sound in this part because the gameplay got chopped off, and the gameplay had the sound. So for this, I'm just gonna have to put the sound out here so I can actually hear what's going on. So let's listen to this.
I lost again. I'm out of this. I don't want to play this anymore. Goodbye, guys. I hope you enjoyed the video. Bye.
And that's where it ends. And of course, I don't want them to keep seeing me stare right there and like stop the recording, because those are for noobs, right? I mean, I'm not judging. I'm not saying that noobs are bad. because of course everybody starts out as a noob on YouTube. I was also a noob. Everybody's a noob once they start out YouTube because they don't know that many complicated stuff. I don't think any noobs know how to complicate their videos and make them more awesome and edited. But of course, you don't want this recording, the start recording and the end recording clip to pop up. So we gotta delete that.
You enjoyed the video. Bye.
And right here, I will split the video. Oh, you can't split the video. Why not? Sometimes this will happen in iMovie. You can also try with this. You can also try with this to actually, you can actually split clip with this. If it doesn't want to work, but right here doesn't want to split clip, probably because they know that there's no video on there. So you can also get the edge and basically trim it until you know that the good part that it ends. So right there to the playhead, and I don't know why I keep going down there. But now let's look at this.
I hope you enjoyed the video. Bye.
Now right here, right after, you can add your outro, your intro at the beginning right here where it goes like this. Right here, you can go like,
hey everybody, it's just the boss here, and today I'm gonna be playing some more Slither that I owe.
And yeah, and you have to end correct too. You can like change depending on how your gameplay is, or some hilarious moments. You might want to change the part where you're face palming into a cutaway so people can see how it is. That's what I do. I really like to edit like that. And of course, whenever I say goodbye, whenever I end the video, I like to show all of my face.
I hope you enjoyed the video.
I always like to show my face at the end and beginning. And that's basically it. Now, if you want a more complicated video, of course, smash that like button and subscribe if you haven't yet to know when I upload more videos. And in more complicated videos, I might actually show you what all of these mean, and I can show you what all of these mean. This is media, audio, sound effects, titles, backgrounds, transitions. I'm actually gonna show you transitions now. Basically, they're all these things. For example, if you put it here, your video will transition. But of course, you can't see that because this is actually blocking it. I mean, let's look at this for a second. Look at this transition.
Everybody just
see, you can do that with videos. If you don't have face cam, it's actually easier because you don't have to worry about sensing anything. But of course, I like face cam, and I actually like to do cool edits and effects and stuff like that. So those are basically transitions. You can use any of these to start or end your video. I actually sometimes use them. I'm gonna start using my intro and outro, but I might still actually use these transitions. And of course, we'll go over the rest in another complicated video. But again, guys, that's basically gonna be it for this video. If you enjoyed, smash that like button, subscribe if you haven't yet to know when I upload more videos. I'll probably upload another technology video, and of course, let me know in the comment section below if you want me to make another complicated video. In other words, part 2. I might actually make a video on how I make my YouTube videos, what I use to record my screen, and what I use to do my face cam. But yeah, if you want to see that, of course, let me know. And yeah, I really hope you enjoyed this video. I'll probably will make the complicated video, or what? In which I'll show you how to do more complicated stuff. I really don't know what's happening with me, guys, but of course, hope you enjoyed the video. See you on the next video. Goodbye.